Starting a new business is an exciting and challenging time. Choosing the right business entity is crucial for success. Let's look at the four major types. Sole proprietorship are owned and operated by one person with no legal distinction between the owner and the business. It's simple and inexpensive. General partnerships are owned and operated by two or more persons who agree to share profits and losses. The partners are individually and jointly liable for business's debts. LLC, a hybrid business entity that combines the liability protection of a corporation with the tax benefits and flexibility of a partnership or sole proprietorship. Members of an LLC are not personally liable for the company's debts and losses. A corporation is a separate legal entity from its shareholders, who enjoy limited liability protection. Profits are taxed separately from the shareholders. They are more complex and expensive to set up than other entities. Some key factors to consider when choosing a business entity are liability, tax implications, management structure, and growth and funding. Liability. How much protection do you need from personal liability? Different business entities offer different levels of protection. Tax implications. What are the tax implications for each business entity? Different entities have different tax structures. Management structure. How do you plan to manage the business? Different entities offer flexibility and limitations in management structure. Growth and funding. Do you plan to raise capital or issue stock? Different entities have different ways to raise capital. Here is a basic comparison of three common business entities: sole proprietorship, LLC, and corporation. We took out general partnership here as the comparison is harder to do considering you or your partners could consist of combinations of any of the above entities. Among other things, it is very important to consider how these entities differ in taxation, management structure, liability protection, and ability to raise capital. Some of the basic pros and cons of the three can be seen here. Sole proprietorship. Pros: easy and inexpensive to create and operate. No double taxation. Cons: no liability protection. Unlimited personal liability. LLC. Pros: liability protection for members. Pass-through taxation. Cons: more expensive to create than sole proprietorship. Increased paperwork and regulations. Corporation. Pros: separate legal entity from shareholders. Limited liability protection. Easier to raise capital. Cons: more expensive to create and operate than other entities. Double taxation of corporate profits. Here are the basic steps to take when forming a new business entity. 1. Choose the type of entity that best suits your needs by considering the factors we discussed. 2. Choose a unique and memorable name for your business and check if it's available to register. 3. File formation documents with the state government to create your new entity. 4. Register your new entity for federal, state, and local taxes. 5. Get the necessary licenses and permits to legally operate your business. We recommend using zenbusiness.com. They have a simple-to-understand interface for choosing and purchasing your business entity. Click on the link here and you will be taken to their site. Once there, follow the setup process. When you're done, come back and we can take the next steps. We highly recommend that you consult with a professional before continuing with this step. Feel free to rewind this video if you missed anything. Good luck!